just think that it's unfortunate that we've gotten to a place where it just sounds like people are crying. You hear people yelling, trying to support her, trying to support the person that's being detained. It's just a lot. It's a lot to take in. It does a lot to the nervous system. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it tears my heart apart, and it is very concerning for me. Um, for one, I am very vocal about this government. I always have been, and I always will be. Um, and they also are profiling to make sure who you are before you get on that plane. They want to get your information, what your social media profiles, what your everything. Baby, I'm marked. I know I'm marked. I'm just a little old la la, but I'm still marked because of I speak against this administration. Now, this young lady obviously is in distress, and that's a hard thing for other people to watch and go through, knowing that this is what's happening. What happens next is a whole nother ball field. She may get detained. She may be put in detention centers. We already know that those detention centers are nothing but concentration camps. I said it. Lala said it. No one else on here did. I said it because that's what exactly is happening. Marlo, how does this video make you feel, and what are your thoughts on it?
You know, it first of all, I feel embarrassed, right? I feel embarrassed as a person who, my dad was in the military. I started flying at a very young age, right? I can remember when, the airport was a bit of a status symbol, right? And there were far fewer people traveling. It was a very different traveling experience. To see what it became with TSA and how that just became a whole thing, and then that's a scam with the pre-check and the no pre-check. You pay your money in advance. They're not even doing pre-check, y'all. People that have paid and done all the things with pre-check in advance and have been using it for years cannot even use that in this moment. They have shut it down. It's too much. It's just it like Tara said, it's a lot for your nervous system. It's too much to watch, especially knowing that the whole gig is about chaos. There's no reason to send ICE there, especially unless you wanted to get heated because you understand how people view ICE, right? So when I've been online for 6 hours in the airport, this might be a connecting flight for me. It might have you don't know what's going on in a person's personhood in a moment. Seeing an ICE agent there or a group of ICE agents there could incite emotions in people and then you there for what? You there to help expedite with the lines? We don't need a line leader, big dog. We need somebody scanning them licenses and passports, getting the green check so I could go on through. Like, that's where the deficit is. We don't need nobody yelling at people talking about getting the line straight. We don't need nobody coming and trying to tell adults how to manage their emotions after they've been held captive in an airport for 4 to 7 to 14 hours, depending on what their travel day has been like. I think that this is compounding chaos. I think that ICE is the chosen agency for this administration to carry out federal policing, because we don't really have a federal policing unit. And this is who they've chosen and tapped with doing that. And a lot of them seem to like it and seem to get off on it, even though they're not post-certified law enforcement agencies, right? So it's a hot old dirty mess, y'all. That's what it is.
As my friend said, it is a hot ghetto mess because that's exactly what it is.